Hi there. I'm pretty nice princesses and princes and other friends. Sorry I haven't recorded in a while. Our air conditioning was out. Also, my dog is crawling in under my feet, I think. But that's okay. So, we are playing a new game. Something I have never played before, but I figured you guys would enjoy watching me delve into. This game is called SCP Secret Files. We play as a guy named Karl. And that's all I know. Also, if I look this way, it's because I have a second monitor. I gotta get used to this because I keep looking over here and I'm just like, I can't believe it's there. It's there. So, do we have any files? We do not. The other thing is that this screen over here probably does not have as fast of a refresh rate as this one does. I've already noticed it. So, new game. Also, Unreal Engine 4. Now this is cool. Look how cool that is. So, I am Karl. Karl Astana. A few months ago, I was preparing my dissertation in a restaurant on L Street. The pies there were rather to my liking. I became startled when a man sitting across from me suddenly shouted out whatever he said. So, he basically was disliking the pies. He said, "Find yourself at the table." We have the job for you. Mysterious job. A wonderful one. I have no interest in your proposal. Do not refuse my offer in haste. He handed me a business card. Both says the card were black, with 3 letters printed neatly on one side. SCP. Now, when I started up this game, I've actually seen this cutscene. I liked the note better. But basically, we became a member of the SCP Foundation. We are the Assistant Archivist, Group 3, Director Chuck. Our will be your superior. Cool.
Since the beginning of civilization, the world has been full of unknown things. Due to their existence, the balance of mankind's peaceful life has been upset. However, no matter how advanced our technology, no matter how great our scientific breakthroughs, there will always be anomalies that cannot be explained. We don't know where they come from, or what their purpose is. These questions plague mankind and affect our daily lives. It's because of this that we founded the SCP Foundation, an organization dedicated to containing anomalous items, individuals, and phenomena. The SCP Foundation is committed to maintaining the normalcy of the world so that people may live free of fear. While ordinary people live in the sunlight, we must fight anomalies in the shadows. We must prevent them from being exposed to the public, so that people may live in a rational and ordinary world. We secure, we contain, we protect.
This is cool. This is really cool. Oh, we're in the game. Hold on. Here we are. Do we have feet? No, we do not. Mission statement. Operating clandestine and worldwide, Foundation operates beyond jurisdiction, empowered and trusted by every major national government with the task of containing anomalous objects, entities, and phenomena. These entities pose a significant threat to global security by threatening either physical or psychological harm. The Foundation operates to maintain normalcy so the worldwide civilian population can live and go on with their daily lives without fear, mistrust, or doubt in their personal beliefs, and to maintain human independence from extraterrestrial, extra-dimensional, and other extra-normal influences. Right. So if you guys don't know what the SCP Foundation is, it's basically a foundation that, as stated in this game, they find anomalies, they secure them, they study them, and they try to contain them. There are different classes of anomalies. There's Safe, Euclid, Zeta, I think, is a class. Basically, Safe means that it's contained and doesn't need any special measures usually. Euclid usually means that they're dangerous and need extra things to keep them in check, in place. We can run. Can we crouch? We can... This isn't a crouch, this is a wiggle. What do we got here? A little paper. I saw a person over yonder there. Can I open this door? No. So, yeah. So you saw those prisoner guys up there. That's D class. They're basically cannon fodder for the SCPs. You send... They're basically like prisoners on death row. They get sent in to basically die horribly, or what have you. So, be right back. Well, I'll just take this. Beat myself in, thank you. Enter room 914, okay. But this door is open. It's the same copy-paste billboard from the other place. Come on, game. I know. Ooh. Oh, this is a SCP Foundation test, apparently, of some sort. Oh, right, to fit triangles into a space, I believe. I forget what they call that. 909 is open too. What if I want to go in these? What if I want to snoop? Ooh. It's a map. Interesting. No idea what any of this means. Nine, 4, 15. 14 should be right here. Yeah! Look at my office. It's kind of a mess. I close this door behind me. It's very cramped in this room. So we have our SCP anomaly collections. I wonder if Dr. Miller is here too. If you guys don't know, Dr. Miller is a reference to the guy who reads SCP logs. It'd be kind of cool if he was referenced in this game. Hello. We have a little cage thing here. And whatever is in here, its name is Harry. Yeah, sure, whatever. Ew! Look at this place. I have zero clue what I am doing, but you know what? That's the fun of it. Let's see, just from breach of SCP-191 this morning. Cool, okay. How are we doing? This one is experiments, apparently. This one is materials. Endangered species. Discovered in a sinkhole. Huh. And this is where the personnel come from. Interesting. Oh my. Everyone's talking in a group. Cool. By introducing yourself first. Hi, friends. Good morning. Hi, we're socializing. Apparently, verbal abuse is also prohibited. Contact with SCP-999 during working hours. Okay, so if I remember correctly... Oh yeah, SCP-999 is the slime creature. It is friendly, doesn't hurt anybody, loves tickles and stuff. Why are we bragging about... No, I don't. Let's brag. Who's Jonathan? Graduate from Harvard, Stanford, always specific sentiment, pretty much the same. You can just... You gotta come on, it's inevitable. Touched SCP-247. Turn the cartoons. Who cares? Okay. Who this Gent guy is, he's just upset. Where's not chosen? Oh, Chuck. I don't need to reveal Grace Kelly on my file exchanger, so I don't know. Hurry, young man. I'm gonna play on board and train first before we begin. Okay. Dr. Ham. Remember, Karl, stay sane, always in awe. Okay. Okay, first class on hamster, but I have no idea. That was a lot of information to take in, honestly. Great training.
Jason Carter is a death row inmate. In exchange for clemency, he has agreed to work with the SCP Foundation for 30 days. Upon completion of his work, he will be a free man. Jason Carter is now D503.
Oh, I'm playing as Jason Carter, apparently. Now, guys, I must remind you that no D-class ever survives. Ever. Oh!
D503 was given no clear instruction of the task to be completed. He must find them out for himself.
Well, that's handy. Appreciate the fact that I'm not given any instruction whatsoever. Oh yeah, it's a petrol tank. Let me guess. Somebody's gonna come out and kill me. Right, so discard cars, too many tires and whatever. I'm guessing very, very hard that that somebody's gonna come out for us eventually. It's just inevitable. Okay, so this stuff is all discarded out here, but why? That's the real question. Okay. Yeah, it could have been thrown away, but instead humans just... People sometimes just don't know how to... never mind. It's more like... it's a skill issue, that's what it is. Blue roadblock. Is this the incinerator? Looks like it. Right.
This was D-503's first day of work.
Okay.
SCP protocol mandates that D-503 now undergo a psychological evaluation.
Oh my. I'm good at puzzles. There we go. Yay! Oh. Well, that's depressing. Just threw the burger onto the ground. It's not even sanitary.
This was the first day D-503 psychological data was collected. You're probably wondering, how can this job earn freedom for a death row inmate? Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Dr. Raymond Ham from Site 83. Welcome to today's training conference. Today, I'm going to share with you a little project I've been working on called SCP-7457. The desert you saw just now is SCP-7457. D-503 is a volunteer who we invited to help us learn more about this desert. Prior to the Foundation's involvement with SCP-7457, 329 people went missing in this area. As a precaution, we have introduced lockdown measures as we attempt to find the cause of these disappearances. As everyone here is new to the Foundation, it will be good for you to learn about SCP-7457. Let me explain how it works.
Oh, do tell.
Before we get started, are there any questions?
Dr. Ham, I'm Will Barton, 3rd Special Squad, Site 86.
Hello, Will.
Before I came here, I thought I had a basic understanding of the Foundation. I've heard of these anomalies, but only in terms of human anomalies. I had no idea that SCP-7457 was a desert. How do we begin to make sense of this?
That's a good question, Will. All the unexplained phenomena we are monitoring are being labeled anomalies. Human anomalies, regional anomalies, artifact anomalies, and various other phenomena beyond our control. The work of the Foundation is to isolate these anomalies and prevent the public from, shall we say, experiencing them? Okay, next question.
Hello, Dr. Ham. I'm Mark Harris, a research intern from Site 27.
My big head's in the
In
way.
the video, we saw D503 picking up garbage in the desert. Why did it do that? And what does this have to do with anomalies?
Okay, Mark. What I can tell you now is that everything you see is part of SCP-7457.
Right.
SCP anomalies can be a little difficult to understand at first. Just know that it, or they, have their own rules.
Okay, we'll get on with it.
Perhaps you'll understand what I mean once we finish watching the video.
Okay.
Okay, let's move on.
It doesn't even explain about the desert. We're just gonna find out.
The first week was fairly normal. However, there was an interesting occurrence on the 8th day.
Thanks. Also, notice that the doors disappeared back there. Kind of funny. They didn't disappear here, but they kind of disappeared back there.
Let's have a look at what happened.
Oh my. Why is everything a different color? That's very interesting. So I wondered that's how it attracts people. Is it leaves things like little breadcrumbs on the ground for people to pick up and stuff. I wonder. Sand's moving. Yeah, the sand is moving. Air conditioner. Interesting, interesting. Yeah, the sky, there's stars, and the whole entire vibe is different. I don't want to tip over now, do I? Hello? Black spindle. Okay. Also, the ropes moved. Like worms or strings.
D503 had completed his task. However, he did not realize that he had already encountered his first anomaly.
Okay. Pictures with a triangle. Calculations have resulted in 5 equal to 5. Oh boy. Okay. Okay.
That night, D503's psychological data showed abnormal fluctuations. Analysis tells us that D503 is dreaming. Unfortunately, though, we have no way of knowing what he dreamed of that night. The 8th day marked a significant turning point, the start of SCP-7457's impact on D503. Are there any questions before we go on?
Hello, Dr. Ham. I'm Spencer Jones from the... needs to pick up all of this trash. If you wanted to monitor his psychological response to SCP-7457, why not just leave him out in the desert? Why assign him these tasks when there are already psychological evaluations taking place?
Okay, our analysis has indicated that SCP-7457 produces a new cluster of trash every 8 minutes and 37 seconds. If waste collection is not done regularly, all that trash may soon flow into our world. It is worth noting, though, that the quantity of waste created here pales in comparison to the amount produced by humans. However, it still has the potential to become a significant problem in the future. By assigning these tasks to D503, we can monitor his reactions while also containing the trash. There is another reason, but we will get to that one later.
Is it not the case that the Foundation is exaggerating the importance of a minor issue before the issue is fully understood?
Okay, everyone. I must emphasize that behind us is the general public, who are wholly unaware of any of this. Being meticulous and maintaining a serious attitude is essential at the SCP Foundation. Any oversight or underestimation of the enemy may result in disaster.
Thank you, Dr. Ham. I understand.
Good. Let's move on. The effects of SCP-7457 on D503 became most obvious on day 15 of the test. Due to the conditions that day, we were only able to track his movements after recovering data from his radar. It was definitely a bad day, perhaps the worst, even for a death row inmate.
Right. So I was right about assuming... Hold on. So I was right in assuming that the, hold on. That the, trash was part of this anomaly. There's no, and the fact that that there was something about it that we have to keep moving, getting rid of the trash to keep it from spilling into our world. But it seems also that the more you pick up, the more the SCP itself will place stuff that will affect you in a way. So I'm gonna move myself down. Excuse me, so you guys can see the people talking, because I was trying to do that earlier, but the game didn't pause. It just kept going, and that's kind of frustrating.
D503 found a radar that perfectly resembled his own. However, D503 didn't seem to think much of it.
I mean, you could assume that now the place is just trying to copy off of us. You could also assume... The other thing you could assume is that maybe someone else was here before we were. Or something like that. It's perfectly reasonable just to assume such things. Another black spindle. Fascinating.
Persistent adverse physiological reactions proved to be a challenge for D503. He still managed to complete his work on day 15. But then he encountered an incident. A sandstorm. D503 walked in the sandstorm for a long time, but he couldn't seem to find his way back.
Oh no. No, you're not gonna make me do this game. Yes, it is gonna make me do this. So... I guess we couldn't follow tire tracks back because the sand has already buried it. Couldn't use a jeep. We couldn't drive. Why didn't we just... No, we couldn't drive back because of this. They take away the truck from you. So it seems that the entity doesn't mind its trash being picked up, but it does mind its trash being burned. It's like it wants you to pick up its stuff, but it doesn't want you to burn it.
D503 managed to find a site just as he was beginning to grow weak with exhaustion. A site he was not familiar with.
Oh no. Did it create one just... It did, didn't it? It's the Phantom Toll Booth. It's a Phantom Toll Booth. Lie. I'm not looking behind me, game. You're not making me look behind me.
Approximately 13 hours later, a visibly trembling D-503 returned to Site 8. We immediately performed a psychological evaluation. Major fluctuations can now be observed in D-503's physiological data. The results of the psychological evaluation were so troubling, we had to abort the mission.
Oh.
D-503 was able to break away from the Foundation's control.
Okay.
He has seen the test results of other Level D personnel who were analyzed at SCP-7457. That's right. None of the Level D personnel at SCP-7457 have ever been able to leave this desert.
Huh. I wonder why. I don't even know where I'm going now. What? It's a building.
D-503 heard the call. Humans often believe that their fate is in their own hands, that all choices come from their own free will. They don't realize that we humans form only a small part of this world. Out there, in the unknown world, we are as insignificant as a grain of sand in this vast desert. 48 days later, experiment participant D722 found the radar that had belonged to D503. The radar was 31 miles away from the waste treatment facility. All the data we have came from this radar. People entering SCP-7457 will suffer varying degrees of psychological stress within an acute period. It manifests as a range of neurological and mental disorders, as well as severe and unexplained hallucinations. So far, not one participant has left the desert unscathed. The Foundation has tested 31 Level D personnel in an area spanning 2,267 square miles. Our testing continues. When you work for the Foundation, you will face various anomalies. Some can kill you, some may drive you crazy, and some will make you feel that living is worse than death. Let this be very clear. SCP-7457 is just a taste of what you will face in the future. Before joining the Foundation, you were all leaders in your respective fields and industries. Researchers, special forces, FBI agents, national security experts. Well, SCP does not care how smart you are, how accomplished you are. It doesn't matter to them how many doctorates and titles you have. You are no different from helpless ants when confronted with these anomalies. Remember this. It is the most important advice you will receive. Do not take risks. You will die. You are not as special as you think you are. If you encounter an anomaly, put your pride and curiosity aside. Run. Because that's the only thing you can do. God won't protect you here. Welcome to the Foundation, rookies. I'm Dr. Raymond Ham, and this ends the first class of our employee induction program.
That was pleasant. I feel like I learned something. It's kind of funny how it mentions, because I would be like, well, if you think a desert is weird, just you wait till you see, the pool of blood, never-ending staircase, the SCP that we all, of course, know, that being, I think it is 087. Of course, it was beginning. In any case, you're welcome to join us, Karl. Join us. Yeah, sure. The past hour's been torture. I don't know how the others managed to hold on. I missed them during the training session. Jumped to a cliff, fell into the icy water, and choked hard. I don't even recall any of this because of no memory of visiting cliffs or waterfalls. But it's so real. I haven't tasted my mouth. Foul taste of whatever water, but in case this is my first day at the Foundation, I got to go to the cafeteria, get something to meal that make my stomach feel better. Right. Right. So, if you guys want to see more of this game, leave a like and subscribe because there's always room for more. There's a way to donate to the cause you want to in the description too. Please do, if you want to. It would really help with the cause and for more stuff to happen in this channel, like, for example, me getting a VR. Until then, goodbye everybody.